Yo, dropping gems on that ass. Weekly, motherfuckers. You know how we do it. We ain't taking no names, motherfuckers.
Wait, why aren't we taking names?
We just fucking fools up right here in the garage, motherfuckers.
Did we take the name of the person's beats we're playing this week?
Hey, yo, we ain't taking no names, motherfuckers.
What does that mean? That's not even a tough thing to say.
We dropping gems on that ass, motherfucker.
I think you forgot of a word to say, and you're like, we ain't taking. You didn't want to say taking no shorts.
We ain't taking no shorts. We ain't taking no pants, and we ain't taking no names, motherfuckers.
Wait, why are we taking names though? I would like to know the names of some of our listeners.
We just killing motherfuckers.
Like Romper Room, like
on the daily.
I see MURS Day.
No, fuck that. We ain't taking no names, MURS.
You remember she's pretty little bra used to pull out the fucking mirror and she used to tell you who she saw?
I do. I remember that Romper Room.
I was waiting for that bitch to say Nicholas. She never said that shit, so fuck
She
her.
said Jason because I was the most popular name in America for a long time.
She didn't say Jason, a fake ass LA Puerto Rican.
I got a great story for that, man. I got a great story,
First of all,
yo, we ain't taking no names today, first of all. Second of all, we ain't taking no shorts or pants.
Felipe'sGarage.com is not up yet, but you can follow us on IG at Felipe's Garage, FELIPE'SGarage.
And we're going to have a merch store pretty soon.
Pretty soon, whatever.
But you can follow our merch store. It's at We Ain't Taking No Shorts or Pants.com. So try it out.
We can also, you can also subscribe to our YouTube. And please rate and review this podcast. If you have something, you can go ahead and press pause right now.
Do it now.
Unless you're driving. But if you're in your cubicle, might as well give us 5 stars. I'd give it to you.
I would too.
All right,
I think
all right. Go back to your story about Romper.
Okay, so when I first started going to community college, right?
Where'd you go?
I went to SMC. You know this. Okay. I went to SMC, and I was like, "Yo, man, Latino, whatever, trying to connect, right?
Trying to connect."
So I went to they had like Mecha or like Club Latino United for Education and shit like that, right?
Club Latino.
So I started going to other little like the rallies and little meetings and shit, right? And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm trying to be involved, right? Just trying to be involved and shit, right? Now listen, we've discussed this many times. We're on the West Coast, predominantly Mexicans, right? Full respect. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, like I always am, MURS.
I know.
And you're always trying to take that from me, but that's okay.
Hey, no, but hey.
Because here's another story.
Taking from you any shorts or names?
You ain't taking no names though.
No.
But it's funny that you should mention that, right? Because I'm trying to fit in, man. I'm just trying to be a young Puerto Rican in LA. Where do I fit in, right? Club Latino. All right.
Right, yeah,
we're there.
Sure.
So I go to a rally, right? This man, he was like a, how would you call him? He was an Aztec warrior.
How would you call him?
He was representing for the Native American, the Mexican American, Indian, Native American population.
This motherfucker's over here on his cellular phone during MUDs. If you don't
we
turn
can hear
that shit down,
MUDs, you piece of shit. I'm not taking your name
or
your pants or your shorts. I'm just killing motherfuckers today.
For they're using their phones.
I'm sorry. So check it out.
But you do recognize that Aztlan and Aztec warriors and fucking Mayans, they have nothing to do with Mexican. Is not. That's not.
Okay,
Mexican.
I misspoke. Whatever, man. He's an Indian, bro. He's like a Mexican Indian dude, right? So
Mexican.
he's getting the people hyped up on some like, not like. What was that look for? It's like,
Mexican, Indian, whatever.
Whatever. No. So he's speaking. He's like, yo, like kind of like anti-white man shit, right? And people getting riled up. So I'm just rolling along with it. Yeah, let's get hyped, fool. Yeah, fuck the white man, right? Or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you know what? He's like, I keep it for the cultura. And I'm like, yeah, cultura, right? I'm just in it all by myself, a lot of people around me. He's like, I named my son Cuauhtemoc because I'm keeping it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. He goes, I didn't name him so punk-ass name like Jason. And then I was like, this, like, oh, shit. Maybe it's time for me to bounce. I was like, because my dad did. Like, my name is Jason, man. What do you do after that? I'm like, yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah, man. Hate is hate, man. You always gotta make someone uncomfortable when you're against something.
I know. I was like with him up until that point, but then, you know, that's why I can't take no names, man. Can't take no shorts on this podcast. You know?
Word.
They tried to take it from me back then, MURS. That's why you can't take it from me now, bro, because I done been there. They tried to strip me of my name, my culture, my
Jason
identity.
Is your culture and your name?
And many of my Puerto Rican brothers, they even lost their lives.
What?
Can
we find their lives?
Why
please?
you think I'm the only one here, yo? Why? Because they gave their lives so that I could be on this couch right now, man. They gave their hearts, souls, and their lives.
I'm another Coca-Cola, man. You're gonna keep
they
talking
took
this
swords and machetes and bullets so I could be sitting right here, man, taking no shorts.
Taking no names.
Taking no names,
because those guys have no names because they don't exist.
They're not. They've been wiped out of the history books, bro. Like they never even existed,
the
bro.
Little homegirls at the show last night were telling me about some monster. I think it's on Teen Wolf. They said we need to watch Teen Wolf.
The one on MTV?
That's what I told them. They're like, yeah, it's good. And there's people that erase your name and they erase you from history. Like, so you never existed.
Is that show still on?
I don't know. There's 6 seasons apparently. We also talked about Neo Yokio, which is one of my favorite anime, starring Jaden Smith. The people hated on Netflix. They're not ready for black anime, but that shit was amazing.
I think it's already.
Had Desus and Mero, Jaden Smith. It was a dope ass.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Neo Yokio. It's a Netflix anime series.
That sounds good, man. But I think it's time for me to already lay myself on the altar of this podcast. Bare my soul. And admit to you guys that I watched at least 3 seasons of that Teen Wolf on MTV, bro. Oh my God!
Wait, didn't it have Taylor Lautner?
Oh, it was terrible, bro.
Topless men.
Oh man,
you were like, wait, trying to act like you didn't. I can't wait to see the table. This nigga's like, oh, word, we should be watching Teen Wolf.
We should be watching Teen Wolf, huh? I was waiting to drop it on you though, because I don't mind admitting my weaknesses and embarrassing things. Even my daughter used to make fun of me on that one. Like, why are you watching
How old's your daughter again?
Bro, she's 17, bro.
Teenage daughter does not want to watch.
Daughter was like,
the demographic, the target, someone is
the exact demographic.
She's the bullseye.
Like, the target. You can't get more of a target. Was like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Oh, wait, no, Taylor Lautner was in the werewolves in Twilight.
Yeah. No, that's not who was in that. He's Shark Boy.
Who?
The guy who played Shark Boy. Shark Boy is the Twilight guy. We are treading in some real bad tweeny water right now.
I will tell you this.
We're going out. We're on the plank, bro.
I will tell you this. I did take a female rapper on a date to see Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
That's tight, though.
After a whole day of being at Universal Studios with her, and we fell asleep in that shit.
Damn, bro.
But I remember the song. The song is dope. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That song go. That's what I woke up to.
That song go. Yeah, it went all right.
So so Shark Boy is Taylor Lautner?
He's the guy who grew up to be in Twilight.
Oh, shit.
The guy who plays...
My respect for him keeps like...
I shouldn't know all this shit, bro. I should not know all this shit. But the guy who plays Teen Wolf on the MTV show was about to be that wolf in Twilight, but Taylor Lautner beat him out.
So they said, hey, here, have this other wolf.
We got another wolf part for your ass.
But did either of these wolves go on to do anything outside of being wolves?
I don't think so, bro. I think once you're wolf, bro, once you go wolf.
Yeah, well, Taylor Lautner started his own action film, directed by John Singleton.
And how'd that work out for him?
I don't remember. I wanted to see it, and it was hard for me to find because I love John Singleton.
There you go.
We well know on this podcast.
Yep.
Damn it. I'm going to have to rent that one. That's our homework for Felipe's Garage. If anyone can find that.
Man, I got into... Look, I think I've said this on pod. I'm very, very into... I love vampire movies and stories and werewolf stories and movies. Yeah, I love
Where did this originate?
Lost Boys, homeboy. That's the starting point. Cry, little sister, thou shalt not fall. I sampled that, bro. Or a guy made me a beat with that. It's on an album called Smell of Success, 2012. Check it out.
It's on Spotify?
It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music,
Okay,
Google
dope,
Play,
man.
everywhere you can stream and buy digitally. Check it out. The song is called Song for the Damaged.
Awesome, man.
It's awesome, and I use that sample. So it
So
originated,
started Lost Boys, but there's no werewolves.
no
in Lost
werewolves
Boys.
and Lost Boys, but
MURS is fucking up today, my nigga. He's off.
I know this
He
dude's
off.
dropping candies, watching
Yo.
videos in the back, bro. We just gave you all this respect for making it on Labor Day.
Yo.
And now look at him, bro.
Yo, I just wanted you guys to know on this show, MURS represents all the millennials, and he's not holding it down.
Mudlennial.
Mudlennials out there.
Mudlennial, yo.
But go ahead, man.
But so from that, I don't know. Oh, I know where the werewolves really came in. Like really tough.
Okay.
Like I saw all those old 80s movies like Wolfing and like The Howling and shit. I love those,
What?
bro.
Wolfing?
Yeah, that was just a little side one. Listen, I had all my friends growing up were at least 5 years older than me. And there was one summer that this dude was like 15 and I was like 10.
Saw his hairy chest, and you were like,
And I was like, I
bro.
love wolves, bro.
Yeah.
You got a hairy chest already? He was like, yeah, man, I'm 15. I got hair on my balls, too. It's like, wow, werewolves. That's not what happened.
oh, okay. I wanted to
MURS.
know. What
No,
was it?
he would just rent movies, and my mom would be at work, so he would come and he couldn't watch the movies at his house because his mom was there, but he was old enough somehow to get them. So I saw many things I should not have seen at like 8, 9, and 10 for those summers.
Really?
And including in them was like, that's how I saw those like Revenge and all the shit we were talking about before,
Right.
yo.
Right.
The first time I seen
Right.
it. So he would bring shit like that over, like, and I had a neighbor who was really into horror too. They're all older than me, so I just watched their little VHS
And
tapes
so
and shit.
it was Wolfing and
The Howling is
Howling
mostly
got you into it.
Yeah, I was way into it. But then what really turned the corner for me? Underworld, bro. That's the hard. Like aside from Lost
Yo,
Boys, that's my favorite
I
fucking
will
vampire.
beat your ass up and down the street over Underworld. That shit. Fuck Kate Beckinsale.
Oh man,
and fuck
you
Underworld.
treading now on some dangerous water, homeboy.
I like it.
And I already told you I don't take no names. The only name that should come out your mouth right now, with respect, is Underworld.
No.
Every part of it.
Weren't they? Didn't Underworld was some also
Was hard
bullshit
as
techno
fuck.
group?
Was hard as fuck.
Those movies, I kept being like, those are like the Fast and Furious of horror films.
Hell
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, how do they keep making?
Who
these?
doesn't like a good ride and a good car crash, bro? Who doesn't like a good fucking sexy
Yo.
vampire who kicks ass? And
Yo.
hard ass fucking big ass I'll kill him and just start fucking shit up, biting necks and shit.
Blade?
Who doesn't like that
That
shit?
was like subpar Blade. If you've seen Blade 1, 2, and 3, there's no reason you should ever need to watch Underworld. Children. People
No,
who
don't
have
listen to
children,
them. No,
do not
don't
let your
listen.
children watch Underworld.
Don't listen
Make
to
them
him.
watch
Don't listen to this
Or
guy.
it's okay for them. It's okay for you to try to show them Underworld after you've shown them the Blade trilogy.
This
because
is
the Blade
coming.
trilogy officially relaunched Marvel as a brand.
Yay! This is coming
it
from
was
guys
that
who doesn't even
good.
watch horror movies. You don't even watch horror movies.
Okay, now you're insulting people who like horror movies by grouping Underworld
No
with
way.
horror movies.
Underworld is hard as
no,
fuck.
motherfucker. Fuck you.
Okay,
A movie-
I will take that for
a
Underworld.
movie-
I'll take that.
A movie with werewolves and vampires does not a horror movie make.
Okay, we don't have to call it a horror movie.
Okay.
We call it a hard ass movie.
It's not
Straight up.
So
That
I'm
shit
just
is
saying,
dope.
if you watch
Every
the hard ass movies, Blade 1, 2, and 3,
I watch those too. Those are hard ass
and
movies.
then you watch Underworld, and
I even like the one with Ryan
you said
Reynolds
what's
fucking
the
shooting
song
arrows and
called?
shit.
Songs of the Damaged. Songs for
Song
the Damaged.
for the Damaged.
So you're the damaged. So if you play it for an undamaged child, and you let them watch Blade 1, 2, and 3 first, and then you try to show them Underworld, they're going to stop. Your parents, please, why do you hate me? Why show me the greatness?
the
and
greatness,
Then take
and
me
then
to
come
these
with
depths?
this whackness.
You know?
Okay, so you've watched Underworld then, because you say you don't watch horror.
I couldn't get through the first.
But you
like,
tried it.
I tried it.
Why
No,
did
you?
you?
Know
Why?
What? You know
Was
what?
it because
you know what?
it's
I may
horror?
have just seen the trailer and written it off. I don't even remember because I have a bad habit of like.
Man, you haven't even seen them, bro. How
No,
can
I
you
think
say?
I did. I think I did try to watch it. It might have been one of the movies I've walked down on like 3 or 4 movies in my life. Mars Attacks is one of them.
Oh, I love that one
No,
too,
you know what?
bro.
I had to
Mars
sit through
Attacks
all
was
of it. I
dope,
had to
bro.
sit- okay.
What's wrong with this guy?
What do you mean?
Isn't this a nerd podcast, bro?
Mars Attacks is not for nerds.
Mars Attacks was
That
hard
was
as
Tim
fuck.
Burton failing.
I disagree,
Tim
bro.
Burton, stay
that shit
your
was
ass on
hilarious. First
That's
appearance,
why Tim Burton-
first appearance of Jack Black. Come on, bro.
Jack, what do you mean the first appearance of Jack?
That was like his first movie,
I
bro.
don't think that was his first movie.
Well, it was the first one I noticed.
Can you
him
stop
in,
fucking
bro.
with the camera and do some research?
He does this.
Can
Can
you
you Google? We need somebody Google in the back, bro.
We need a fact checker because
See what Jack Black's first movie was, bro.
But anyway, Mars Attacks, Underworld sucks. I don't know if I saw the movie or the preview. I just know
preview.
Kate Beckinsale is
It's
not
hot.
a fucking action hero.
She's hot.
Jadis is hot.
I mean, she's weird hot, but I mean, she's not terrible.
I'm not.
But Kate Beckinsale is
Beckinsdale.
Beckinsale. Ask the fans, bro. Ask the fans. Mechanics. Who's hotter, Jadis from Walking Dead?
I know that.
Or
I'm not
Kate
gonna argue that.
Beckinsale, bro. It's not even a
Beckinsale,
competition.
can you get her name right?
Beckinsale, man. Whatever, bro. You got me
we're
emotional.
talking Underworld versus Blade. Where does Underworld fall in the Underworld's below Twilight as far as I'm concerned.
It's the Underworld, bro.
Yeah,
It's under. It's like
there's
underground,
Interview
bro.
with the Vampire. There's Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's Vampire in Brooklyn.
I like them all.
There's Death by Temptation. There's so many other vampire movies
I like
that
them
are
all, bro.
better
I like them
than
all.
Underworld.
Yeah, but guess what? It's my second favorite vampire film, Underworld. First one is the greatest vampire movie of all time, Lost Boys, man.
I might give that to you.
Lost
But if
Boys
you're
is
gonna
the
say
greatest vampire movie
It might be
ever.
better than Blade, but Blade is definitely
Blade is hard as fuck.
It's better than
I
Underworld.
I agree,
okay,
bro.
so then it's not the your second best.
No, Blade might be better, but Underworld is
your
my second favorite.
Okay,
It's full respect.
That's,
bro.
yeah, cool. I
I
can
like
deal
the
with
whole franchise, all of it.
So let's
Even
go
the
back.
last one.
Let's go back to that. So when you were watching, like your edgy thing was your babysitter showing you
It wasn't a babysitter, bro.
Oh, sorry.
It's my homies. All my homies were all like 5-6 years older than
okay.
me. That's just how it was in my neighborhood. I didn't have no friends my age, so I was exposed to things at a young
I had a
age.
homie that was older that came over, and we would. When my parents are gone, he would babysit us. I won't say his name. He's a Latino gentleman from up the street.
Okay.
And then little Al used to babysit us.
Yeah. Okay.
Was showing us all kind of porno, and he had a
Bro.
he had a girl that would come over and if you let her watch Purple Rain,
Oh shit.
she would let the whole neighborhood run a train on her.
Come on, just off watching Purple Rain?
Yep.
Well, it's Prince, bro. I'm not even surprised, bro. Prince is the
This
the
how
god
I
of this
learned
shit,
the power
bro.
of Prince at a young age.
Yo, Prince is
But
crazy.
so while they were having sex with this girl in the garage,
Oof.
on the mattress, the sex mattress, we were allowed to watch pornos in the house.
Damn, that is
I'm in the
a
third
crazy
grade.
scenario,
My brother's
bro.
in the first grade.
That's
So
a
that's
crazy
what I think.
scenario.
This is what older dudes are into. So then, when our friend came over to babysit us one night, the older guy in the neighborhood that we were kind of friends with, and then he was older. This is back when schools didn't. It wasn't you had to actually pass out of 6th grade to get out of elementary school or turn 16. That's how it was in Linwood. Like that was it.
Whatever.
So we had some 15. Like there's some straight D boys. Like
Yeah,
full on fetal velour suit, brand new. Like first year Air Max drop. I remember dude was so clean. I was like, man, cuz it's hard. Like this dude is finger raves, like snakeskin belt, super crippin'. I was like, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Dudes who could dunk were still in elementary school. That's how my elementary school. He was one of these kids. He was a Mexican dude, but he was like older, but he was still went to our school, but he was old enough to babysit. So I guess my parents wanted to go out so bad they decided
Let this guy babysit straight
So
crib.
what we did?
What's up, cuz?
Well, no, it was the Mexican dude. He wasn't a crip. But
I thought he was
So
a
he
crip.
came over. Let's just say Michael. Michael comes over. And I'm like, how am I going to impress the cool guy? I was like, oh, I'm going to show him
the pornos?
where the porn's at. I put the porn on, and this dude loses it, bro.
Like angry?
I put my brother up on the top bunk because he's like, let me just stick it in you. Let me just. And I'm like, what?
Wait. Michael?
Yeah.
The Mexican who was babysitting you tried to fuck you.
Yeah, he's like, let me just touch it or hold. I was like, nigga. I still knew enough then. I was like, that's just not how I get. So I put my brother up on the bunk, and I'm sitting up like, yo, like, what?
You got me too, bro.
And then cuz jacked off in the middle of the room.
You got CK'd, bro.
Yo.
You got me too'd and CK'd, bro.
Yo.
He CK'd that ass, bro.
I was like, are you fucking serious?
You couldn't look away though, right?
I don't even remember. I'm so traumatized. I was like, yo, like, cause you don't. Like,
I'm disgusted.
That's when later on I learned a tactic.
disgusted.
I learned a tactic where people were talking. We were on the bus one day. They were talking about. I was like, I don't want to fight no more. I'm at an age where I don't want to fight. I was like, if I had to fight, I would really just. And I did this once. LP will fucking tell you, but I had to get naked. Like, if someone just wants to fight me, I'll just get naked because it's like nobody wants to fight a naked
dude.
Man.
I agree. with that.
But I learned that
That's
night,
one thing you and I agree on.
With Michael, I learned that night because I'm like, I want to fuck Cuz up right now, but his dick is out.
But he's fucking himself.
I'm not gonna touch this nigga right now.
Plus, it's full respect, man. If a man's jacking off, man, you don't interrupt that, bro.
You also don't jacking off in front of little
don't
boys.
Disturb this groove.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
saying? That was a groove that needed to be fucked. Yeah. But this dude was disturbed, and later on, he was the reason that I eventually got to move to Covina and get like a hiatus from the hood for like 3 years.
Because of him? You moved in with him for a while, and you took it there?
And then when he finally turned 16, he got to go to junior high school, and to Hostler Junior High.
Right.
And he stabbed his teacher in front of the whole class.
Oh my God!
And my mom heard that Michael from down the street who jacked off in the house also stabbed.
Did she know he jacked off at the house?
I think I told her.
Damn, yo.
And so then she was like, "Yo," she's like, "Don't talk to him, don't." And dude used to try like buy us candy and shit. I was like, "Nah, my nigga." I told the whole hood. I told all the homies.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Like,
you want some candy, little boy?
I was like, "Yo,
nah, nigga, we don't want no candy around here,
bro.
yo. We ain't
Fuck
doing that.
With your candy.
Candy, nah, son."
But dude was like
the candy man is coming.
Yeah, he was like anyway.
That's
but he's psycho,
shit, bro.
Like he stabbed the teacher, and so my mom was like, and I was
tried to stab you, homeboy.
Yeah, sure did.
You feel me?
And I was supposed to go to that high school, junior high next year. And my mom was like, "All right, no matter what, like
you ain't going.
We're going
there,
in debt.
bro.
We're going in debt. We're
going
moving
to
we're moving to San Gabriel Valley. Fuck this shit."
Yo, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, so that's
all I had was bringing movies over.
Yeah, he
bro.
wasn't bringing no. I didn't watch no horror movies.
That's
the horror. That was the horror that I had to endure.
Yo, that's horror. That's real horror, bro.
But I think from there, like my mom knowing where I was at to protect my brother and to like know shit.
Yeah,
I just got to. We just got to stay home by ourselves from then on out.
Like, yeah, just keep it. We gotta keep away from the jacka.
The jack.
Watch out for the jacka.
But yeah, that's a. That leads into the next story I've been wanting to tell on this podcast.
What's up?
And I noticed last night because you were at the show.
Yeah.
I say "cuz" a lot. I'm not a gangbanger. It's like, you know, I say it like dudes in New York say "son" or like that's my neighborhood. That's where I'm from. But I grew up in that shit, and so I wanted, like, the first fight I ever was in. I used to live on Hoover Street in North Hollywood, random apartments. The dude babysit me was a blood, and I was 4 years old. I'll never forget. 4 years old. He used to take us to the. He was like supposed to babysit me. My mom was like, "Yeah." My mom worked at our dry cleaners in South Central.
Why are you getting like Mexican jackoffs and bloods babysitting?
This is what you do. This is what people ask. What's wrong? My mom had to work. She's a single mother.
I feel you, man. Sometimes you gotta do.
So she's at a cleaner.
She just like opens the door like, "You come here, babysit."
No, he lived across the hall.
What's your name? Cool.
She's known him since he was little. Like, she doesn't. My mom. This is before like black people, or just people knew what gangbanging was.
There's little, yeah.
This is 80. I'm 4, so it
wasn't on trend yet, right?
It's 82.
It hadn't gone viral yet.
Yeah, no, it's 82. She's like, "All right, yeah, Eric's gonna watch," or I should say his name, but what, he's gonna watch you. And he took me to the park. I never made say, "See that kid over there with that blue on? Go punch him in the face, blood."
Oh, I had so many people doing that to me.
And I was like, "Cool," run up, bop. And that was the first time I ever like remember walking up and just cold cocking a human being with no words, no nothing. And I was like, "Yo," I can see the kid bleeding. I can see it all. And I was like, "Yo." So I was cool. I was like, "All right, we wear red. This is what we do." And then when we moved to Linwood, my mom got with my stepdad. My stepbrother hooked me up with one of his friends from across the street. He's like, "My homeboys have a little brother. He's gonna come over and y'all can play." This little nigga said, first thing he said to me was, "What's your favorite color?" I said, "Red." Hit me straight in the face.
Ooh.
I hit him in the face. We start fighting.
Damn.
And then he pinned me down, hit me in the chest a couple times. Like, "Now your favorite color is blue." And from then on, like,
I know. All growing up, my favorite color was red, and I lived in Cuz neighborhood too. But I never said it like that.
You know, yeah.
But all my first fights, same thing. All them 5 and 6 year old dudes in my neighborhood, we'd be at that park up the street from my house, and like, "Hey, yo, fuck him up, Jason, go." And all right, you know, you just do it because they're older than you. Like,
yeah, so
and some of them be like, "Yo, I'll fuck you up if you don't."
Yeah, my brother, that's how I started rapping. That's how I started
fighting. And I would
see
them fight, so I would be kind of scared because I was like,
"Oh man."
Yeah, I seen him fuck some people up, so I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna fight.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
My brother
And
would
I
do that
better
in front of his
win.
friends. Like, hey, if you don't rap for us right now, I'm gonna sock you in the chest. That's how I started freestyling. That's
Ooh.
under threat of.
Sock you in your chest.
Because he was 6.
That is an
he
old
was
school
6,
thing.
He was like
Who
6'5",
socked him? Yeah.
and he would throw me in the air above his head, and then his
sock
other
you in
friend
the
that was
air.
6. Yeah, and then
Oh,
his
that's
other
hard
friend
as
would stand
fuck.
across the room as that was 6'5" and punch me in the chest, and I would fly
While you
back.
were in the air.
Yeah, and then I fly back
That's
and hit the
beautiful.
wall and slide down.
I want to see that happen, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yo, they used to do crazy. So I was like, y'all want me to rap? Cool.
I'll sock
Y'all
you
want me
dead
to go
in
tell
your
that
chest.
girl you want to talk to her? Cool. You want me to sock that little kid in the head?
I'll sock
Cool.
you in your chest.
Yo.
Let's bring that back. That's like an old school thing. Like,
I'll
who's
sock
doing that?
you in your
Nobody's doing that. I'll sock you in your chest. I'll sock
Oh,
you
man.
dead in your chest.
Dead in your
Yeah,
chest.
it's
Dead.
like, damn, dude.
Oh, man.
That's an old school.
I'll punch you so hard your shoulders go touch.
Oh, shit. Cave your chest and look.
Cave you? Yeah, no one's caving anybody. How come? Let's bring it full circle to current day. How come MGK didn't tell Eminem he was gonna
Hey,
cave
yo,
his chest
man.
in? I'm gonna cave in your chest.
Hey, yo, straight up though, my palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti, yo. Eminem is back and whacker than ever.
Oh wow, you're a horrible person, man.
Hey, man. But MGK is waking up a sleeping giant, bro. You think MGK? It wasn't the worst raps. It's not the worst raps in the world. But you can't. What you think's gonna happen? My homie Evidence tried to go against Eminem, got served up, and he raps probably better than MGK. What do you think's gonna happen?
Nothing.
You don't think he's gonna respond, bro?
He might, but what can he say about MGK? MGK's on drugs openly. Like,
Yeah,
I'm so
but-
proud of MGK for coming down off it. He has so much time, so many drugs to do and women to fuck.
That he had time to
That
write a
He
rap.
had time today,
Boy,
cuz. He had time for him.
I didn't have time last week.
He had time today.
But he had time
I
today.
was really proud of my nigga. I was like,
Oh,
yo.
for real?
I mean, I'm like, and that's it. I've never met him, so I'm like, I'm not. I'm maybe a little biased. I know MGK a little bit.
Oh,
And
you
I
know
his
him?
team. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
respect.
I'm like, but
I didn't think it was bad. I'm just saying, like,
no,
I think
didn't-
Eminem.
I don't back what he did with M's daughter, but I get what he's saying.
Wait,
Like,
what
was-
did he do with M's daughter? See, I'm not.
He said he was 21 and he said she was hot,
Oh, okay. That's how
and
this
she
all
was
started.
16 or 17.
Oh, okay. So that's how
Yeah,
he
how it
ended up
started.
on the album with the
Yeah,
disc.
but this was 6, 7, 12, yeah,
yeah,
2012.
a while back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So M didn't appreciate it,
What?
but M banned him from Shade 45 and tried to get his album shelved at Interscope. Allegedly, I know for a fact he's banned from Shade 45.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if he got to get
like
but
on some game status.
games banned.
The
from Shade?
game. He's big. Yeah, because of the 50 Cent beef.
Oh, really?
He's never been played on Shade 45 since it
Wow.
started, because that beef is older than Shade 45.
Wow. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's like what it stemmed from, and then
He
yo,
took a shot, man. Sometimes you gotta just shoot your shot, bro. He did it.
I was like MGK shit. Like I was like, yeah, you want to talk like to me it was the equivalent. Like you can say like Biggie could have put out a better diss record on Tupac than Tupac
Right.
did on Biggie. I feel like because Biggie was more lyrically
He's a
talented
lyrical
too.
guy, yeah.
Right?
MC
But
and shit.
when it comes down to simple facts, like what MGK is saying, like I've been like, Eminem's the corniest dresser in the history of popular rap.
I agree.
And I dress like shit, not one to judge anyone's.
No, but
shit.
you know what?
You know, I have a thing. Eminem's thing is like what Mervin's. You remember Mervin's?
Mervin's, yo.
That's what Eminem. One of those
That's
M's
what
is for
one
Mervin's.
of them M's stands for Mervin's.
Yo, bro, what the fuck? I've always been like, yo, what?
Yeah, he got some. He need a
But
stylist.
when you rap that good, who gives a fuck? You know?
I guess that's how he's done it, bro.
Yeah. So I'm like, I never, you know, hey, I know that he has friends that can dress. Royce could help him out, but obviously M doesn't want the help.
Obviously not. He likes his, his
likes-
tracksuits.
So, you know, when he said, let's talk about it, like, I thought that was gay. That was real to me.
Yeah.
I know he's not a nigga, but like real nigga shit. Like, I was just like, yo, he was like, yo, let's talk about it. And I'm a dad, and we're both dads, so it doesn't have to go there. If you want to meet up, cool. He's like, hands, whatever you got. He's like, you're the best. You're a great lyricist.
I even said that too. Like,
Yeah,
all
it's
right, you're
like-
already the best, so you know,
like,
whatever.
and
we
the whole,
got
I
that.
guess you know what? How I feel like I've had those beef, and I won't say the names of rappers, but LA rappers that I grew up listening up to.
Yeah.
And they try to say shit to me. I'm like, bro, I will never be as good of a rapper as you. But if you say that again, I'm gonna fuck you up.
You have to.
And I was like, all the lyrics, like, freestyle, nigga. I was like, my name is Nicholas Carter, cuz. I will come
see me.
Come see. He's like, well, I know Bloodhound. I was like, I was like, fuck, cuz. I was like, I'm sorry if it said that. I was like, I, Nicholas Carter, will pull up to your house with your homeboys. Let me know when. I will beat your ass in your front yard, my nigga. If you ever make a diss record, if you ever say anything else, because it's gone that far. And I felt like that was what MGK was saying. Like, look, bro. Yeah. However you want it. Like, you're a great rapper. Rap. Fuck that. You dress shitty. You shouldn't be so angry. You're rich as fuck. Calm down. Time out, Marshall.
Respect. I can respect
that. That's how I felt. I was like, yeah.
I mean, look it. This is what I'll say. The raps were good. And his delivery to me is more palatable these days than M's has been in like 15 years. I don't like Eminem's delivery. What? I think he's a good writer, but he gets okay, let me rephrase it. I don't like his voices that he does. The delivery, I mean, he spits hard, but I don't like.
He's had the same voice his whole career.
Nah, man, go back to first two album M, and even like Raucous M and shit like that. He wasn't rapping like that.
Yeah, to me, it all sounds the same.
Okay, well, whatever, man. Eminem.
I'm not an Eminem aficionado.
Neither am I. Then. Let's just call it. Let's leave it at that. Maybe we're not the experts to be talking on Eminem.
I liked, especially because I love Revival. I thought it's in his top 3 albums. I think it goes Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Revival. That's how my life goes. And
Revival was the last one that he's been getting dissed for. That's the one they're talking about.
I really liked that. I thought it was.
I heard it and I don't even remember it.
Oh man, he was rapping so good. It was.
Rap God, that album.
Was Rap God on Revival?
I'm asking.
I don't know. Fact checker.
Hey, millennial. Check it out, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Fact checker. You got a new job
charge
tonight.
Extra money.
I know.
But yeah, I think I was like, yo.
Look, I respect him. He's dope. You can't take away his legacy. All that good
technically
stuff.
The greatest rapper. Greatest technical rapper of all time. Not the greatest rapper of all time.
Right. Well, maybe.
Marshall Mathers LP. Marshall Mathers 2, right? Marshall Mathers 2.
Oh, that's the Rap God album?
Yeah. Revival was the one after that.
Yeah. What songs are on Revival, man? I want to know because I want to be able to at least have some form of a formed opinion. I know I feel like I heard it, but I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I started tuning out to
yeah,
Eminem
I did too.
after.
I didn't want to hear the until I saw the BT Cypher where he went at Donald Trump. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, that was dope.
Yeah, no, that's
he has a lot of good moments like that.
No, he
raps dope.
He doesn't have a lot of good moments like that where he does something powerful and political.
Well, yeah,
and that's what I appreciated.
Oh yeah, that was that song with Beyonce with no
Chloroseptic.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't even speak on this record. I did not hear it. I heard that Walk on Water with Beyonce, right?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You know what? I'm gonna have to listen to it. I can't even speak on this.
Listen to Revival.
I'm gonna listen to
Kamikaze.
We'll see what's up, bro. I'm gonna see what's up with you, Em. Maybe I'll sign off on you, Eminem.
None of these dudes need us.
Nah.
What I was most impressed about MGK is that there was a video already.
I
know.
He
knew the words to the song, and he ate. That's a tall motherfucker. He ate his cereal without, like, he really took a real bite of cereal and without spilling it while rapping.
Respect.
Respect. Like I said, the things
I honestly think MGK is pretty dope. Like I'm not mad at what he does at all. I think he's cool. He does his thing.
Yeah, no, he's a great live performer.
I like it all for hip hop.
He puts on for his city. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Eminem.
I don't either.
I'm sorry that they have a problem with each other, and I'm sorry G-Eazy's caught into it. Another guy.
I don't even know how these guys. You know, the thing that's trending online is like, let's stop all this white on white crime, man. All this white on white violence, man.
Nah, let's keep it going, man.
Keep it going, yo. Hey, I listened to that M front to back, and it wasn't that great to me, but there was a few really good moments.
I mean, he's technically a
great
rapper.
The song with Joyner Lucas is incredible to me. Both of them killing it. And Eminem, I got nothing bad to say. He was incredible on that song.
I think people like challenged him, and I'm like, when you can name the one song that you did better than him, like, fuck if the last album fell. Even if you think Revival was whack, so
he's got a lot of dope.
Yeah, show me your favorite rapper's album that even compares to him. If you're not talking like technical, like if you're not talking Tech 9,
that's right.
Who I feel is in the same sphere. Like, if you're not talking Tech 9, go fuck yourself, man. Like,
yeah,
there's not another, especially not you personally. You personally couldn't do what he does, and unless you're like, there's
why you say are you making it me personally, man?
No,
I'm a good rapper too, bro. What? I can't get my rap song.
Not as good as Eminem.
You might be right about that. I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's a good rapper, bro.
Very, very good technically.
Technically,
I feel like when sometimes he goes a little deep on the personal shit, and I feel like I would love to have a whole album full of stands. Like he can
That
write
type of song.
like those type
Story.
like, story, or just even like he has like what he wrote about Donald Trump. Like he's
Yeah.
one of the technical
Yeah, that was
rappers
dope.
that can apply
The technical
his skill
and say something too.
I'm like, give us more of that, man. Fuck these kids. These kids just want like everybody. Shady's back. I don't want Shady to come back. I don't want this man going backwards.
Shady's back.
Why should he have to go backwards to go forward, man? And I like his manager's leaving records. Like I don't think this is a good idea. And I'm with Paul.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think it was a good idea, bro.
To go at everybody.
Yeah,
and,
fuck these kids, man. Let them
but
say what they want. You're a grown-ass man.
Shady was not a guy who went at rappers. So Shady always went at like pop culture people, like Britney Spears and shit. He wasn't going at whatever.
Yeah, but they want that thing. You know what I mean? And I was like, and he gives them what they want. It sucks, man. I hate when artists have to feel like they have to do something that's backwards for them or beneath them to appease the fans. And I felt the energy coming from that. Like it was like, I gotta do this shit to show these motherfuckers again. And I'm like, you're like the guy that goes back to like, you're making it, you're doing good in life, and then you're like, oh, these niggas talking shit. Fuck it, I'm about to go back to cripping real quick,
man.
Just to let these niggas know.
That you know what, man? That is like what I see as a trope in a lot of these superhero shows. Bringing it up, that happened in the Runaways, where like the dude finds out his dad used to be cripping or whatever in L.A. And I'm going through Cloak and Dagger. My man got in trouble. He's like, hey, yo, son, get in the car. Let me show you something. And he goes back to his hood. And
that's what I think M is doing with his family. Like, all right, y'all think I lost it?
Okay.
Let's
battle. You want to battle?
All right.
I'll throw my dick in your butt.
What? But yeah, like, let me just go back and light up this thing. But I think that's what M is doing. Like, he has nothing to lose. I mean, he has everything to lose. MGK has nothing to lose.
I don't think Eminem has that much to lose. He's sitting on a mountain of cash.
Yeah, no, if he was able to be content with that, but he's not. And now he's going after profit.
Yeah.
And now, like, what do you say to MGK? Like, he can make MGK references that I'm probably not going to get. You can say something about Lace Up and
he'll find
EST
it and
Fest,
whatever.
and then, well, what else? But that's what I'm saying. He's not as famous, so there's...
Man,
what does M gain by that?
Let's talk about a rapper who is using his voice for a good cause, man. My man MURS, man. I want to talk about last night a little more, man.
Okay.
I feel like it went really well. Okay, so last night was the benefit show.
Yes, sir.
Young Asher was in the house, man.
My man.
Bro, it was a great night, man. It was like intimate. Like Fai Do Do's only a certain size. It was packed, but it was intimate at the same time because it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was standing next to Asher's mom most of the night. I don't know her. Full respect to her.
Jenny.
And she seemed so happy and like it was just a great thing that you did, man. Full respect,
Thank
bro.
you, man.
My man Spec. Everybody was killing it last night. I had fun.
Yeah, No Can Do was dope. Thank you for coming through, man.
Yo,
so it was
mechanics
a benefit.
were in the house,
Mechanics
by the way.
were in the
Shout
house.
out to the mechanics.
It was a benefit for a kid named Asher, if you're not on my social media, who is just turned 12 and tested into the 11th grade. He's supposed to be in college,
right?
But he's just telling his mom, like, I just want to be
too
a kid.
much. Yeah.
And
I don't blame him, man.
He wanted to, you know, go to this other school, and he tried a school, it was shitty. He's trying another school, it was shitty. Tried some online course, and it was like he tested out, found a school he liked, but then they were like, he's too smart, we can't do anything for him here.
Yeah.
So he found a school that he liked, but it was just too expensive.
Yeah.
So the school found the money to give him a certain amount of scholarship, and then his mom thinking she needed to come up with $8,000 more, so she just came to me. It's like, I just want to raise $2,500 so that I can make my monthly payments a little bit below $500 because I'm paying for she has a 18-year-old daughter all by herself.
Life, man. Life
so she's
hits
like,
us,
I'm teaching 6 classes a week. I'm working full time,
doing what she
and
can.
she still
bro.
volunteers. She works with foster kids during the day, and she volunteers with foster kids who age out of the system at night. And she's just like,
if anybody deserved it,
I
she
can't.
does, bro.
And then she's been to every MURS show since I've been 19 years old.
Come on.
Never asked to be on the list, and we've been friends since we were 16 years old. So I was like, yo, when she needs this, and I've known her kids their whole life, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I think it was a huge success. It
was great. We made the money. We made over our goal.
Dope.
Asher's going to school. The school sent me a thing today saying if I want to come personally and like check on his progress or visit the school anytime.
Dope, man.
I'm allowed to.
That's really dope, man.
So I might go and but yeah. And last night was like first time performing in my neighborhood. Like in my neighborhood, we talked about that a little last week. And so I was like telling stories. And I wanted to because I knew there was hardcore fans there. And shout out to, I think a lot of people bought tickets because it was kind of like sold out. So we didn't sell too many more tickets, and I didn't advertise it that much.
Yeah.
But I think people bought tickets that weren't in town just to support. And
they just did it, huh? Even without the GoFundMe, they still bought a ticket.
Yeah, just bought the ticket.
That could have backfired though. Like, why don't you just give on the GoFundMe? We got like 35 people outside that can't get in.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all buy tickets,
so
bro.
that was you know, and it got kind of heartfelt. But I didn't know if I was gonna make it through melancholy last night. I was really like, because I was really feeling it like yesterday. You went to the video shoot. Yep. And I had to take my son.
We can't
home.
really talk about the video shoot though, can we?
You get to say a video shoot.
We had a video shoot.
I had to take my son home, and he was like bawling his eyes out at the airport, and I was like,
my son cried when he left the video shoot too, man.
So I was
an
like,
epidemic.
So I was like, man, I can't tonight. And then I was like thinking about my homies that passed away. I was like, I held it together all night. And then Asher got up on stage and thanked everybody.
That was it. Boom. It was over.
Waterworks.
Man. It was over. That's what needed to happen, bro.
Oh man, broke me down.
Man, I'm going to tell you what broke me down.
What?
So I had a good day. Today's Labor Day. It's okay if they know that. It doesn't matter, right?
I don't care.
Mechanics, who gives a shit? You can still listen to this when it's not Labor Day. You're going to listen to this when it's not Labor Day.
Or we're going to take your
Neighbor
name.
Day.
Or we're not taking, what is it?
We ain't taking no names.
Okay, we're not taking that.
I was taking
confused.
names.
I forgot about, man.
So if we say a name, it doesn't mean we're taking it. So if we say Labor Day, that's a name, but we're not taking it. So
I'm confused now. Keep going with your story.
Oh, my bad. So I found out a combination of things that I should not do together today. Okay. One, we had a barbecue today.
Okay.
I had my mother-in-law over. We cooked a little carne asada.
Okay.
Because that's what you do when you're a Puerto Rican living in a Mexican world.
Right.
As you say about me.
Right.
And you're right.
I'm glad
you were very right.
You might have to come back after Jason Soto was here to do an album called Puerto Rican Living in a Mexican World.
That
might be the realest shit you ever wrote.
Because we are living in a Mexican world. I can't.
And you are a Puerto Rican
girl. I'm a Puerto Rican girl. And I am a Puerto Rican girl.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, man, we're barbecuing, right? I had a long day. I was tired. And we were talking about music in the past couple weeks, and I was telling you that I've been playing, like the hits for my kids a lot. So right now we're on the Beatles tip. So you remember my story from last week about the Beatles and my dad and all that shit. So I fucked up. I was outside barbecuing, which is a huge thing that my pops used to do every weekend, listening to the Beatles at the same time. Motherfucker. It was the wrong thing to do.
Did you put out the fire?
Man, I was literally looking in the sky, looking up to the sky, singing and crying. So the fucking meat's cooking.
The meat.
I was just crying, man. So them kids were like, this meat is so tender. And I was like, you want to know why?
Marinated in the tears of a Puerto Rican thug.
So dude, these are thugs' tears right now. You know what I'm saying? These are straight PR Island thug tears right now. Poppy tears, bro. These are daddy tears. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Abbey Road ended. Once it gets to Golden Slumbers, it is over for me. Every time I hear Golden Slumbers without the meat cooking, I'm crying, bro. But now I'm doing what my dad used to do, listening to Golden Slumbers. I'm fucking crying my ass off, bro. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this, man. We talked about me finding the movie Sgt. Pepper's on Apple. I was like, it's got to be on Fandango. Fuck this shit. I go on Fandango. Hell yeah. I had to update my credit card info. I was like, I don't give a shit what I got to do. I'm buying this motherfucker right now. I'm still cooking meat, Murs.
The meat's still going?
I'm still cooking meat, bro. I'm on like my third round of meat. I'm just cooking. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm playing this movie right now. Start watching the movie.
On your phone?
On my phone, right next to the barbecue, bro. And I was reminded how real this movie is. We said it was corny. Fuck that. Yes, it's corny. But you know what? It's the realest shit ever. Movie starts off. Everybody's happy. Everybody's wearing white, pink, yellow. They're way too happy, bro. These motherfuckers do one concert and get signed to a record deal, bro. They did one song. And here comes this motherfucker with a telegram. Hey, we want to sign you, cuh.
Hey, you know what? Which we didn't talk about yesterday. When I looked this fucking movie up.
Yeah.
Fuck the Bee Gees, man.
Hey, yo, the Bee Gees.
Earth, Wind, and Fire's in the movie.
Hey, and
when you're talking to your black friend and trying to get them into a corny white film,
hey, bro,
this is the way to do it.
You're right.
You
You're
say
right.
Earth, Wind, and Fire's in the motherfucker, man.
Right.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, I should see this shit.
After Earth, Wind, and Fire covered that Beatles song, I never, ever want to hear the Beatles sing that song again. I only want to hear Earth, Wind, and Fire do that song.
Alice Cooper was in it.
Alice Cooper,
BJ.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Everybody. Steve Martin's in it singing. Everybody's in it.
Why would you mention the fucking Bee Gees? Who gives
Because
a
they
fuck about
star
the Bee
in
Gees?
it. I just mentioned the people who star in it. Full respect. I'm sorry I didn't go down the repertoire. Okay? Because that movie has a repertoire, if you know what I'm saying. But look, they get signed, right? Off one song. I
haven't seen the movie. Are you going to ruin the movie for me, bro?
Nah. I'm going to go so far and then we're going to cut it. Then they record one song as a demo. Boom. He goes, I want you in Hollywood tomorrow. These motherfuckers take a fucking hot air balloon to Hollywood, bro. What the fuck?
From where?
From whatever. Heartland, bro. Fucking, it's Happy Heartland, whatever. They get to do the first thing they do, bro. They sign the deal, start snorting cocaine, fucking bitches. It gets crazy. Right off top, bro. I was like, damn.
Was this Living Legends?
Dude, I think so, bro.
Oh, okay.
You signed a deal and right off top, these motherfuckers they were roofing drinks. It got
we didn't do that. That was
right. And dude, boom, cut to the orgy. I was like, man, I forgot all about this movie. This movie it's expected, right? The 70s, 1978, this movie came out. They was getting it in. The end. You got to watch the rest, bro.
Thank you for saving something.
That's just the beginning. That's how the movie starts. Record deal, cocaine and bitches.
They go on tour. Tour's about to pull out of Los Angeles, Hollywood. It breaks down in Compton. Earth, Wind, and Fire comes and fixes
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, you want me to tell you?
No, bitch. I'm joking.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Stop being a hoe about it, man. Gosh.
I won't do it, bro. I'm not going to mess it up for you.
Oh, man. Can we talk about last week?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got emotional, man. That's another story, bro.
I was wrong about OutKast.
You were wrong about OutKast.
Fucking
Tell
wrong.
him. Tell him what happened.
Man, what was the song? Throw your hands in the air
and wave them like it just don't care. Rosa Parks.
No, that's not.
Isn't it?
Hush that fuss. Everybody,
oh, you're
back
right.
of the
God
bus.
damn,
Come on.
bro. Throw your hands in the air. ATLians. That's ATLians. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That was the part two.
It was the part two
and they
video.
Were in the spaceship. I feel
you
like
dumb motherfucker.
I'm sorry, OutKast.
You know what?
I'm gonna buy a pit bull from Big Boy's
today.
brother's kennel.
And I ain't taking your names or your shorts.
I'm sorry to the great OutKast.
Keep going.
That's it. Nothing else to say.
No, you need to
humble myself
a little more.
I'm sorry.
You need to lay yourself at the altar of OutKast.
Yeah, lay myself bare in my ass. Bare in my ass.
Don't bare your ass, bro. That was that Mexican guy. That's another story. We passed that. We off that, bro. We off the leather belt or whatever you said that guy had. Snakeskin boots. We off that, bro. The jacker. We off that, homeboy. All you got to do is lay yourself at the altar of OutKast and ask for forgiveness from the gods. Okay? From the gods.
On the altar of Stankonia.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. These motherfuckers really did have.
They did at part two, and you thought they did, man. You got a little bit too emotional.
I was
too
a
quick.
little bit out of pocket.
But see, now we got the Googler in the back, man.
Now
we get to do our Googles on the podcast,
that won't
man.
happen to me again.
We could have checked, but now
OutKast is one of the greatest groups of all time.
I agree.
I have an OutKast story. I was gonna see if you had any OutKast stories.
All I have is emotion. About how they made me feel. I never met
So we
him.
had Stank. What was it? Stank. What had Rosa Parks on it? Stankonia.
I think so.
Or was it Aquemini? No, it was Stankonia.
Yeah, it wasn't Aquemini. Was it Aquemini?
I don't know. MURS.
Rosa Parks. Google that. Go on with the story. We'll get the answer.
Whenever the album came out was when you could still download from chat rooms. My homeboy that works in the film industry now, I won't say his name, used to hook me up with all the bootlegs.
Oh shit!
And he got me a bootleg down in Tucson, showed me how to get in the chat room, before torrents, it was like a thing.
Yeah.
Boom, got it, burnt it. But for some reason it skipped in the middle of
Rosa Parks?
No, Miss Jackson.
Oh.
That's what it was. It was.
I'm sorry, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just dream about the good swing and the oak tree. I hope we stay. It was a swing. So we're living in Tucson. I gave it to my roommate. This is when I was the guy. Like when you had the first copy or something.
Oh yeah.
Before it came out, I had the bootleg and boom. So burning it for all the homies, and it was OutKast, so everybody was playing it.
Yeah.
Yo, we used to go down to Nogales, which is 30 minutes south of Tucson, which is Mexico. There's Nogales, America, and there's Nogales. Go to Nogales, Mexico. Best strip club ever.
Okay.
$5 lap dances.
Okay.
$1.50 32-ounce bottles of Tecate. I was in love with Jennifer Lopez at the time. I saw a woman on stage that made Jennifer Lopez look like a man.
Yeah. You notice how you mentioned a Puerto Rican. Just saying. Go on.
Yeah, real Puerto Rican, yes.
Yeah, go on.
Big fan
She's
of real Puerto
definitely
Ricans.
a very real Puerto Rican.
So I was like, yo, getting lap dances, whatever. Jennifer Lopez comes on stage to do her dance.
Right.
Miss Jackson comes on.
And you're waiting for that skip.
And it skips.
In the same place.
Yes.
They was playing your cassette.
Yeah, no, on my Mercy. I was like, me and my roommate were like, yeah,
they got that
our
skip.
CD traveled international.
Did she do a little extra bounce on that part?
She didn't expect it.
A little skip.
I don't think she requested
Sorry,
it.
Miss
But I was
Jackson.
like, we heard that in the middle of the strip club. I was like, oh shit. This is how far bootlegging goes. Across the border.
That's beautiful.
International. Sorry, OutKast again. I guess
Sorry,
that's another reason
OutKast.
to apologize.
Sorry, OutKast. They don't care. They're all right. That record did all right.
They did, yeah, man.
Rosa Parks was on Aquemini, right?
Yeah.
Google Man.
Rosa Parks was on Aquemini.
Yep.
Miss Jackson was on Stank on You.
Yeah.
That video was amazing.
Woo! I am for
But yeah, that was
real.
that
They were
was,
playing the wedding march in the back. Did you ever notice that? That's what the piano's playing.
Dun,
Ding,
dun, dun,
ding,
yeah.
yeah.
Dun,
That was like
dun.
the bass of the beat.
And then you were around for the OutKast like beefs. Like I think originally like Souls of Mischief. The rumor was Souls of Mischief felt some type of way about OutKast kind of biting their style.
Oh man,
When
I forgot about this. Go on.
yeah,
Go
no.
on.
No,
I'm
it was just a
interested.
rumor. I forgot
Go
the
on.
lyrics. But more than closer to home was what I always wondered was this is a rumor.
Yeah.
But I grew up to myself, not around no park bench, just a nigga busting flows off in apartments.
Ah. You think they're dissing Freestyle Fellowship?
I heard that Peace ran up on
Andre?
in the mall in Crenshaw Plaza or some shit.
Oh, I remember this story. That's right.
And said like you bit our style, blah blah blah.
Yes.
And that's why I said I grew up to myself, not
Yes.
because Freestyle Fellowship has
Yes.
a famous song called Park Bench People.
Park Bench People.
Which I didn't know was a remake from Donald Byrd. But or no, sorry, from Red Clay.
Red Clay, that's Freddie Hubbard. I love that. That's sampled by Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, but also
Beautiful.
but it's also the same vibe as Park Bench People.
Ah.
But
So I gotta go back and listen now.
people in the
Oh yeah.
yo. So anyway,
Around that park bench.
I grew up to myself. Cause how does the whole verse go? I forget how the whole verse goes, but yeah.
Just a nigga was in apartments. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
but whatever.
remember.
I was like, yo. He talks about somebody running up on him, talking about.
Yeah.
So hopefully, yeah. He said talking about we freestyle. Whole purpose is to make me feel low. I said, look, bro, I ain't for no fuck shit, but fuck this. Let me explain on this style.
Oh yeah, wait.
So you
Some
don't
little punk ass nigga rolled up to me.
the sucker MC rolled up to me, challenged Andre to a battle. When I stood there patiently while he spit and stumbled to himself, so-called freestyling. Whole purpose just to make me feel low. I said, I guess he wild. And I said, look, boy, I ain't for no fuck shit, but
so
fuck this. Let me explain on this style, so you don't miss. I grew up busting flows around and self, not round no park bench, just a nigga busting flows off in apartments.
Damn. That he might be recounting the story of Crenshaw Mall right there.
Yeah, or whatever mall was that.
Whatever mall it was.
OutKast
he might have been directly talking about peace.
Yeah, who knows?
Who know? We might never know. He
Never
might.
know.
Andre might not even remember. Him like who?
Andre's living his best life, man.
He really is.
He's living my dream. I always wanted to do that. Like he's really like I ended my I think Good Music or for real like with a sample from what Jules Winfield says in Pulp Fiction. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna walk the earth like Kane and Kung Fu and get in adventures. Like that's whole life. That's what my whole life has been. I was like just selling tapes and like wandering around the globe. But like some girl took a picture with him. He's like, oh yeah, Andre was just like every time I hear a story, like, oh yeah, I saw him in Dallas just walking down the street. Yeah. He's walking. Oh, he only walks. Oh yeah, I'm like just
whatever.
Living,
whatever. He's chilling,
living my best life.
Well, he got tons of money. He's got fuck you money.
He got fuck you legacy.
Fuck you legacy. Fuck you raps. Fuck you everything. Fuck you innovation. I'm sure he killed it as a parent. I'm sure he has dad bars. Like he played Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Even though the movie apparently I haven't seen it, but apparently people say it wasn't that good.
I didn't know. What people talk shit about is that it's the family didn't allow any music to be used.
Oh, that's what it was. That's right. What the fuck's wrong with people?
So I associate that with it being a bad film.
But it probably was good. I mean, he's a good actor.
I have it on my DVR. Yeah, it was really good. Really good. And I learned shit I didn't know about Jimi Hendrix. I know a lot about Jimmy, but I guess
Some
now
still
that I know
watch.
who the white people are in his story, it makes it, because I didn't, like when I was reading about Jimmy was one of the first people that did rock music that I ever read about. So learning about him and Eddie Hazel from like Parliament Funkadelic, like these are the guitar players I knew before I knew who Peter Frampton, or I don't even know who the hacks of Led Zeppelin or whoever.
The Hacks, Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, people like that. I didn't know. Well, no, and you know they say Led Zeppelin stole all their shit. That's why I'm making that joke.
Oh, they stole Stairway to Heaven. Clearly, you guys can go to YouTube and you will be shocked.
So it's like these are the people. I'm glad I learned about them before I learned about these other people.
Yeah.
So when they were saying like, oh, Eric Clapton saw Jimmy play and he didn't want to play, I was like,
that's a great story.
I was like, who the fuck is Eric Clapton? I don't give a fuck.
Eric Clapton.
How come he didn't know who the fuck Jimmy was? But then when I
know that story though, right? The whole story.
Yeah, no, it's in the movie.
Story,
and it's a beautiful scene in the movie, and I'm like, oh
yeah, I gotta watch.
And then
that
when
movie.
he's trying to talk to his dad on the phone and. Like having, like, 'cause I was like that. Like I told you a story. Oh, we bleeped out the story where a certain group said that I didn't go to Europe.
Oh yeah,
when I really did.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he was over there, and he's like, yo, he's like, Dad, yeah, man, I'm in Europe, man. You know, nigga, you need money. You ain't in no Europe. If you in Europe, why you calling me collect? Blah 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 blah. So he puts his British girlfriend on the phone trying to get it. Well, tell him if he's really in Europe, then he shouldn't be calling me. Blah blah blah. I was like, man, that was my life, bro. Like,
damn, bro.
I was like, oh,
trying to tell you didn't go to Europe.
That Jimi Hendrix movie, man. Shout out to Three Stacks.
That's like
man.
you, bro.
Go watch that, man. I'm nothing like Jimi. That Jimi Hendrix.
It felt like it was you.
But you know, Jimi Hendrix went to the same high school as Butterfly from Diggable Planets. That's another random rap fact.
Interesting. And I once did a show with Ladybug Mecca in Hawaii.
Oh wow.
She was so dope. She was so nice, and we sat with her. Like the promoter took us to another club, like after the show, and just chilled. And she sat with us, me and Uno Mas, just chopping it up on some rap shit. She was very sweet, beautiful, wonderful woman.
I'm living my best life.
And she told me that she never really like grew up near too many park benches. But she did know about some apartments. She did mention that.
She was busting flows.
Yeah,
there?
she mentioned something about apartments, but not so much about park benches.
Oh, okay.
So just that's a random fact too. Just thought.
Thank you for sharing that. I was deep, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I was trying to think of another fact of what. Well, Shabazz Palaces was mentioned in the new ASAP Rocky and Tyler the Creator song.
Interesting.
So the mainstream is paying attention to the abstract.
I like that.
Yeah, I didn't.
But how about, are they paying attention to Q-Tip the abstract?
Maybe.
He was pretty mad that they didn't pay attention to him on that last award show last year.
Maybe rightfully so, maybe not rightfully so.
He had some points.
Yeah, he had
possibly.
some points. But I also heard that he had some chances to do, you know, when you're in the game that long, I think you know what you have to do to win a Grammy.
The nomination.
Yeah.
All that.
And when you do a whole song dissing the Grammys, I didn't know that until someone brought that to my attention. I was like, okay.
On that last album?
No, we're on a world tour. I never let a statue tell me how nice I am.
Oh man, that's Fife, man. You can't hold Q-Tip in that. Fife dead, man. You gotta let that go and just.
Oh, the Grammys gotta let that go.
Yeah, the Grammys gotta let that go, bro.
He shit on
him. The Grammys gotta let that go, man. Yeah, come on, Grammys. Hey, Grammys, man. I'm talking to you right now, Grammys.
L-I-G.
I'm talking to you right now, man to gram.
L-I-G.
We talking man to gram right now, Grammys.
Mammogram.
We talking mammogram right now. You gotta let that shit go, Grammys.
Yo, I thought about that. That's a failed line in Friday. Do you watch the Friday movies, or were you still being a Christian?
I watched them. I watched all. Even when I was Christian, I was watching whatever I wanted. I watched.
So
all
the scene
movies.
in like the Friday After Next, where like he's telling Day, L-I-G. It's time to L-I-G. Let it go. I was like, that was dumb. L-I-G. Nobody says L-I-G. Yo, L-I-G. L-I-G.
Yeah.
Let it go.
That's like KISS. K-I-S-S, fool. Keep it simple, stupid.
But that one works. Like, people really say that in real life.
I mean, more than L-I-G. That's true.
I've never heard L-I-G until that movie. I was like, what is this scene in the movie? Like, we were having fun. Everything was funny. And then you fucked it up. Like, who put that line in there?
L-I-G. I think we should say it, man.
Nah, man.
I have a song. I have a song. Me and Uno Mas have a song called Let It Go. I should have called it L-I-G.
You know what, man? I've made just as many albums, maybe a little more than you.
You made more.
And I never reference myself as much as you reference your own lyrics and shit.
You got. Remember we were talking about MGK earlier, man?
Yeah.
And I said, you got to shoot your shot, bro.
Yeah.
You got to shoot your shot whenever you can, bro. You never know what's going to land, man. Maybe the people go, you had a song called Let It Go. Let's check it out. And then they just
you didn't have a song called Let It Go, though.
I swear to God.
Did you say L-I-G in it?
Nah, but I'm saying I wish I would have now.
Yeah,
Maybe I could have helped it.
That. Go back, sample that, and reissue it, remaster it.
Maybe I could have helped out that line and that to catch.
Man, yeah. It's so funny because like it's one of those movies that I rewatch again. I get to that point and always is like.
Which is your favorite Friday movie?
The last one.
The last one. Which one was that? Remind me.
So Friday after next. Next Friday.
That's the one that has Cat Williams in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Man.
It's a classic, man.
I like the one though that when he moved out to like Riverside.
I like them all too.
Yeah, I like them all. They're all good, man.
I always get nervous though when there's Latinos in a movie and they're like portrayed in a certain way.
Yeah.
Because I know how it is to be black and be portrayed by other races in certain movies. I always get like I don't know if I should like that. Like there's a dope. I've been meaning to talk about this every week on Stars. There's a dope show called Vita.
Oh yeah,
and I don't know how to feel about it till my Mexican friends tell me if it's okay to like it.
Well, we can ask these dudes because it's repping Boyle Heights big time.
Did you see Vita? But he's not really a Mexican. He's fake.
And he's
shit.
not really from Boyle Heights too. So never mind. He screenshot it. You screenshot a show? Oh, so he can remember.
Let it go,
baby.
Cookbook and Uno Mas.
Damn, we got a good Googler.
While they slept, I remember that one.
Yeah, you had this one.
Yeah.
This is the one that you came up to me. That's the first time I knew you were actually buying our shit. That album. You were like, yo, I got your album. It's pretty dope. And I was like, you got our album? You're like, yeah, man, I buy all your shit. And I was like, damn, that's kind of dope, bro. Respect. And then I was like, you got to let it go, though. You got to LIG off that shit.
Is it time for us to let this episode go?
Maybe so, bro. I don't know, man. I got stories. It's whatever you want, man. It's whatever you want, bro.
Let's see.
Where we at, man? Yeah, we can let it go if you want.
Because we got to do...
Yeah.
All right, well.
We got to peace out, man. Hey, yo, on that note, there's 3 syllables in let it go, right? Let it go.
Wait, we didn't give a comic book this week. I don't even know what to tell you guys about comic books.
What I'll say about the comic book for this week is you got to let it go. You got to LIG off that comic this week. This week.
Damn. All right. Well,
this week only. We talked some comic shit in the episode.
Yeah.
They're just going to have to live with it for this time, man.
All right,
we got a little emotional, man. We went on an
let us know.
Eminem rabbit trail. We went on a weird kind of jack-off trail with you. You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of wild, bro. You got Me Too'd and CK'd on the same day.
Same day.
You got Louie'd. You got Louie'd and Me Too'd. So that,
that's why I'm fucked up at this point.
Yeah, we went some places in this episode, man. I think that's good enough for them, man. They should appreciate that. So 3 syllables in Let It Go. We're gonna let this episode go with 3 more syllables.
But we're not gonna give a shot. Do we? Oh, we recommend a TV show? Do we do? I feel like we didn't cover all our bases, man.
What do you want to tell them, man?
I'm nervous, man.
I just set up a great ending, and now I got to say it again, and it's gonna just fail.
I know
it's gonna fail now, bro.
Well, I wanted to say
what. You can't bring up a fucking recommendation, bro. X-Men came out this week. Holla at your boy.
The Immortal Hulk. Hulk is a zombie. It's starting to pick up. Al Ewing's writing. It's starting to pick up a little steam. They're trying to figure out if Bruce Banner is alive or not. And this week, this episode, issue 4, they got into some motherfuckers. What's this dude's name? Sasquatch from Alpha Flight. They brought back an old character. I like that and how his origin story was really interesting.
Canadians, man.
Canada.
Respect to Canada, man.
So 3 syllables. Let it go.
Let it go. Zombie Hulk.